Well, here we are back on the pond. Madeleine was rocking her new summer clothes, look. Woohoo! And we're fishing out the back of the motor. Moz is on tea duty.
Hi there.
Yeah. I'm coming here. Can you guess why I'm in here? Look at that. Where else would you want to be? Not a swim I've ever really fancied before. I've just slung them out with pop-ups on for now. It looks absolutely ripping in here, doesn't it? Wind blasting across. Mate who was in here before me had a couple. By the time sort of gone, so like I say, I've chucked out a couple of pop-ups. Well, 3 pop-ups actually. And spend the day slowly getting my cane sorted, swim baited, house loaded out. But for now, we're going to be drinking tea. Maddie's having her brekkie, look. Unbelievable the difference this haircut's made. She's let's just get it out a little bit. She is so soft. She feels like something you'd win at the fair rather than you trot around on a lead. All good. Right, onwards and upwards. See you in a bit. Ta-da. Well, it's still looking absolutely bang on, isn't it? Wind pumping in there. You ever seen that programme, that Mozza Versus? I think Fox do it, don't they? Well, we've got a you won't hear anything when I get out, so I'll shout, but it'll be very windy. We've got a Mozza Versus going on out here. Mozza versus Mother Nature. He's doing quite well, the boy. Doing very well, actually. Expecting to see him spinning round and round. It's all looking good. He's just in the swim next door, just behind these trees. Oh, hang on a sec, let's get you back. There we are. Oh, Madeleine has got herself a little windbreak. Christ, look at it. It's absolutely out, isn't it? These are perfect carp fishing conditions. Summer, low pressure, big wind, big southwesterly. You couldn't book better. If you ordered it, this would be what you want. Low cloud, big winds, but no rain. It's just absolutely prime. And it Mads, prime, like you, prime specimen. That is a miserable just because you're on a lead. It's a big long lead. There's miles of it. Hey, cheer up. Cheer up. Barbecue tonight. Hey, where's the barbecue? Oh, good girl. Yeah. I don't think she's forgiven me for the haircut yet. I didn't do it, by the way. It was a proper professional job. If I'd have done it, you'd have known about it. The clumps all over the place, wouldn't it? Me? Okay, girl. Miserable cow. Come on them carp. I know you're out there. Right, here we go. This is when the boys get separated from the men, I think. Let's hope I'm in the second category and not the first. Anything 20 mile an hour and over is always a good old test in a boat. we're certainly over 20 mile an hour. Got my bricks down there for a bit of ballast at the front. Keep the front down. In fact, that could be a little bit further forward, to be honest. Makes a huge difference in an empty boat. There we go. Obviously, you've got your battery and all your bait at the back, and me. Just keep that front down. That's better. There's the weed. There's the drop off at the back of the bar. There you go, look at that flat there, 10 foot. Oh, look at that. You hear that? One rod length short. Perfect. That'll do. That was easy. Prime spot. Sprinkle a few about. Bit of the old monster particles. Side for good measure. Plonking great lead to old bottom. Cracky's not to panic. Never settled second best. Donk. Lovely job. Two-rod angling. Nice. We're going to treat ourselves to a little afternoon barbecue. Coals glowing, the cobbery. I must get round to cleaning that thing out one day. Look at the state of it. Oh well. Well, don't kill you, makes you stronger, eh? Well, my timings are rubbish because my burgers are done when the cheese is melted. The mushroom's not even started because I didn't put it in early enough. I doubt the sweet corn's much better, to be honest. So we're going to have burgers as an entree, and then we're going to have mushrooms and corn on the cob as a main course, or something like that. Something along those lines. As long as we eat, that's all I care. I don't care what order. Melt that cheese. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Maybe treat myself to a little cider with it. A little afternoon tipple, eh? Well, we've had it in so many different parts that I think this is probably afters. But look at that. Beautiful, eh? Corn on the cob, black pepper and butter. Yum yum. Still looking ripping out there. They've got all three of them rods are going to go, I reckon, between midnight and 8 AM. That's my prediction. But they're not going to go quite as quickly as this is. Morning all. About 5 o'clock in the morning, I suppose. Been up since 4ish. I'm absolutely mystified how I haven't had a bite yet. I know there's still plenty of time, but I was convinced I was getting woken up by one pre-light. I don't get it. I see a few yesterday evening out here. One of the last ones I saw, they were generally further than me. I think I've just seen another one top actually. Mainly in the swim that I was going to go in, which was the one opposite. But one of the last ones I saw, quite a good one, was right on my right hand cane. About 3 foot away from it. I just think I should have had a bite already. I wonder if they're backing off a little bit on the wind. I don't know. Confusing. I couldn't have actually been any more confident when I went to bed. I went to bed quite early. I thought I'd get a bit of kip. I was knackered. So I could get up early this morning. Oh, Madalena's found a new toy in the night. I heard her text. I heard her going off about something or other, like scuffling about and chasing something. I got up and I thought she caught a rat. She had something, she was throwing it about up here. So I put my head torch on and it was a hedgehog rolled up into a ball. So I saved it. Scooped it up and put it, she's on like a long leash, and put it out of reach of her lead. And then I woke up this morning, like I say, I don't know, 4ish, and I looked and she was sat there, like, because usually she's curled up asleep at that time in the morning. And she got the hedgehog again. It must have walked back past her, and it curled up in a ball, and it was just sat in front of her. She didn't know what to do with it. So I saved it again and put it over in the bushes, and it's run off now, somewhere. But yeah, trying to pick it up was hilarious. Obviously just getting spines in her mouth. Bless her. Well, she's usually covered in fleas, aren't they? So I'll have to check her later. don't know why the stupid thing came back for a second round though. Obviously wanted to get somewhere in these bushes. I walked straight past her twice. Come on, carp. This isn't what I was expecting. Right, remember that nice manicured, new, trimmed, perfectly white dog of mine? It's just met this. CP's Slough Hound. And now she's black. Little mooch, puppy staff, they are mental together. Look at the state of Madalena. Absolutely just, ugh, now I'm covered in it. Well, unfortunately we're off on the hunt again. I really didn't expect to be doing this. I'm not convinced that they haven't buggered off from the other end. So we're right up in the aquarium, it's called, on the back of the wind. And I've just been round the big bit next door on the back of the wind. And to make a quick stop off to photograph an eel for somebody. That's fun. They're not quite as easy to hold up as carp. The guys are absolutely covered in slime. I don't know why people do it to themselves. But he was happy with it. 4.5 pounds I think it was, which is apparently quite good. So I'm sort of spending the day looking for something to move on to. If not, I'm going to stay put. I just can't believe that all those carp have left that beautiful big southwesterly down there. All a bit of a mystery today. There's hardly anyone here, so anything I see I can get on. I'm just not seeing them. Water's still murky. You seen any Madalena? No. Nor me. Right, we've moved, obviously. That's what we do. We were over there, there, and now we're over here. Most of the fish I saw yesterday, the odd one was by me, but most of them were further out than me. Looking at, there's a little bay to my side there, and they were sort of looking at, ooh, a proper bouncy jet here. They were looking into this little bay, but they weren't in it, they were on the mouth of it. So I've just found a little mark there. I've got a cane there, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, wrong way. Where are we? Just there-ish, middle of the screen, just in that slack water. I've got another one further out to the right. I'm going to fish one close in because I've seen a fish off this corner as well. There's a channel up there into the other part of the lake. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not going to invest anything in it. I'm not going to bait up or get sorted quite yet, because yesterday afternoon that's when they were showing. So I'm hoping that they're going to be showing this afternoon as well. I might still yet move somewhere totally different, but if they're in the same spots as they were yesterday afternoon, then they're going to be right close in, you know, casting distance, underarm this one in front of me. But anyway, here comes the plane, so chat later. Ta-da! Right, evening all. I'm in the process of trying to cook myself some dinner. Everything's sorted. Rods are all out. I'm totally unconvinced I'm doing the right thing. Just can't really get my head around the fact that they're still here. I've seen one up here. I just think the bulk of them have gone. I've spoke to about 4 or 5 different people today on different lakes across the country, and everybody said the same thing. The big southwesterly that pushed all the fish on the southwesterly, showing like mad, like they were here, they've all gone on the back of it. You know, totally unrelated lakes. And I think this is the same. I'm really struggling to think they're still out here. I just think they should be up the other end. I'm on an island where it's quite easy to walk to the other end, which I've just done. I sat up there for a little while and looked. I've seen nothing, so there's no evidence of that happening. But I'm in a proper carp dilemma. I know what's going to happen, right? There's that swim that I always end up in. Just around the corner here, it's 1-2 swims away. The snag swim, where you can always get a bite. If I haven't had a bite by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'm going to be in that swim. I know I am. I don't want to be, because A, it's snag fishing, and B, I don't think the big ones are coming out of there. I might be wrong. But it seems to be an easy swim for a bite, but they're just sort of a stamp. It might change now they're all spawned. Maybe the big ones are in there, I don't know. I'm fishing this lake for a, whatever, 60 pounder, you know. I don't think he's going to come out of that plot. So every time I'm in there and catching fish, it's great catching fish, I just think, am I getting any closer to that big one? Probably not. I don't know. Carp dilemma. Anyway, on the food stakes, I have no dilemma. Because every time I go for an Indian, which is obviously now a takeaway, I make sure I order far too much. And the other day, me and the missus went into town. My missus owns a tattoo studio in town, so we went to the Indian, got a carry out, went into the tattoo studio because otherwise it'd be cold by the time we get home. Oh, it's lovely. It's the best Indian in Suffolk, VC in Bury St Edmunds. So we went in there and I ordered far too much, and I got the remains of each meal and mixed them all up in a big bowl and chucked them in this here Tupperware dish. So there's 3 different meals in there, all in one. And it smells absolutely bang on. And that's what I've got for dinner tonight. The VC's finest. It's going to be epic. I've lost my fork. What is it about forks? They're just like so elusive. I've only moved from there to here and my fork's completely disappeared. This smells unbelievable. It's a chicken shashlik mixed with a lamb something and some other thing. I can't even remember what we ordered. They were all beautiful in their own right, but all mixed together, they're going to be super special. Believe me, I know. Need a little drop of water, but I've lost my water. There it is. I've been excited about this all day, and now it's that time. Reality time. Curry, curry, curry. Yum, yum, yum. And hopefully, while we're sitting there eating this, something's going to show out there and give me some confidence back. Can't believe it. Yesterday, when I got here yesterday, I was just so confident. And usually that sort of confidence, that level of confidence is rewarded with a carp. I can't believe I didn't catch last night. Just can't believe I didn't catch. They were here, you know. They were more over where I am now than where I was. But it's only an ickle. It's only 160 yards to the other bank where I was, to the swim opposite that I was in. You know, carp have got fins. It's not a big area. Can't believe I didn't catch. But if I don't catch tomorrow, I will believe it, because I think I'm fishing on yesterday's news, you know. I think it's just sort of, I think I've missed the prime of it. Don't know. Anyway, you don't want to hear my tales of woe. You want to see me catch a carp, and that's what I'm trying to do. Believe me, I am trying. Like I say, if I haven't caught by first thing in the morning, I'm going to go to the old fail safe in the snags, see what lives in there. That's my plan. This is my curry. And this is my swim. Oh, with a wonky skyline. There you go, that's better, isn't it? Stop me feeling sick. I've got quite high hopes for, and it's weird, eh? When you look, horizon flat, pan round, horizon pissed. I've got quite high hopes for this one. Just literally down behind these bushes on the right. It's a little area I've seen. There's one showed there this morning, a couple showed there last week, and I've been trickling a little bit of bait in there. But why they're not still over there, I do not know. And the wind ain't as strong as yesterday, but it still looks absolutely prime over there. Hey ho, hopefully they're here. Horizon adjust. This curry smells absolutely amazing. Right, I'm going to have to go. Food time. Hungry. Ta-da. So there we go. The end of another day. I would say another perfect day. It's been sort of perfect, apart from the fact that I haven't caught any carp. But I have just heard one jump out there to the right, and I've just had a liner on that right hand one of them two, which is the first beeps I've had since I got here. I got very excited. But I think once again I'm going to have a nice early night, ready for a 4 AM start. Unless something wakes me up in the meantime. Which is what we hope for. Oh, yeah. Tired already. Even thinking about bed's made me tired. hiding all hair of the grubby hound. Where she is, out the back here somewhere. Oh, it all disappeared in the dark. There we go, that's some illumination. There she is. Soundo, look at her. Any life in them little eyes, Madalena? Not an awful lot, is there? Probably thinking, will you stop putting that bloody camera in my face? All over. Right, see you in the morning. Morning all. Well, that was a different night. I heard fish everywhere. So much so I didn't get an awful lot of sleep, to be honest. And then, a short while ago, as it got light, I bagged one. It's a good one and all. Upper 30. She was perfect. Fought like a demon. Unfortunately I hadn't been up, well I wasn't up when it went. It got me up, so I didn't have a camera set up ready. It's a bit of a shame really. But there you go, doesn't matter. Camera's out now. In 10 minutes while I get my head together. And then we'll drag him out up here. See what we've got. Great big leathery one. Perfect. Running?
Running.
Right, here we go. Good morning. Good morning, Britain. 39.5 leather, which we believe is the leather, strangely enough. And he's a corker. Look at that for a brute, eh? Oh, we like carp fishing. Now, I ain't moaning, but I am surprised I only had one, because they were showing like mad, but there's still loads of time for another one. But this'll do for me. Hello mate. His carp for 2 halves is completely two-tone on this side. But you'll see it his best side. He is beautiful. So nice to be holding a proper one. A backache special. He's lush. Spin him round, show you his multicoloured side. Pale, how do you call it? Creamy yellow at the front there. Wow. Look at him. Whew. Mushrooms with the breakfast this morning. Proper touch. Oh, right, let's see you back in the pond where you belong. And there he goes, in all his glory. Back to Red Island Lake. Happy days! So, anyway, a short while after returning that amazing leather carp, my Madalena just slept on regardless. The right hand rod that I had been very, very confident in eventually hooped round. And after a short tussle, I had a little common, about 18 to 20 pound, I suppose, something like that. Didn't get any video of it, but I did, but I forgot to put the autofocus on, but I have got a couple of stills of it, so at least we've got something to show. But yeah, 2 fish in the morning. Right result. Right, it's that time of night again. I've done all the rods, redone all the rods. I've moved the one I didn't catch on. The other two have gone back on the same spots, obviously. Get a bit of grub on the old cob. Get an early night because I had next to nothing last night. I've tried to sleep today, but every time my head nods down to the pillow, my dog scratches me. And I think what she's saying is, do not go to sleep without feeding me. That's what I imagine she's saying anyway. Either that or she's just being an asshole. We cheated today. We got ready prepared, I should say. Sweet chilli chicken thighs. That's good gear, that Tesco's fire pit stuff. That's very nice. No, Madalena, it is really not for you. Caught enough of it. What's there? 6 monster great size. Must have been one hell of a chicken. Covered. No, you don't want it. A little bit of an oven for it. Bit on the top, bit underneath. Perfect. I find it's better like that if you have it sealed for the first bit of cooking, gets it right through to the bone. Just brown it off at the end. Lovely job. Sorted, Madalena. Come back in an hour, dinner done. Certainly sounds good, doesn't it? Bubbling away nicely in there. Right, I'm waiting for the chicken. Have a quick catch up. As I say, I've been trying to have a kip today, but I've failed miserably. So it's going to be an early one for me. But since this morning, I mean, first night I was here, there was just me and Mozza. Second night there was 3 of us, I believe. And in the last couple of hours, I think about 5 or 6 people have turned up. So it suddenly got really busy. 3 have gone past me up this channel. That's the only thing with this swim, it is the boat route. But, you know, it's what it is. So 3 have gone past me up the channel. One's gone up that way, so 4 are behind me now, including the 2 that were about. So that's quite busy. And both the swims opposite. You can see the guy's out in the boat now sorting out his bits and pieces. Bibby's gone up in that swim and someone's in the car park swim. So there's 1, 2, 3, maths, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's about 9 of us on that I know of. Which is quite a difference from the last couple of days. There you go. It is perfect conditions after all. So for me it's just a case of, will they still be here? Will they stay here? Because they've been moving about a bit. I suppose the good thing is, if lots of people have turned up, they're all doing the do with boats. There's a little bit of pressure and a bit of prodding and a bit of whatever going on. Whereas my swim's all sorted and settled. Oh. And shut up. And I'm not going to be doing any other prodding or boating or anything. So the reality is, mine's going to be nice and quiet, and any disturbance might actually push more fish into it. That's my thinking anyway. what I'm hoping. But I say the only problem with the swim is it is the boat channel through, the channel's up the back there. So everyone cuts across from there to there, which is the right way to do it. Like behind where I'm fishing, but it's still obviously traffic, isn't it? But if you opt to fish this one, then you know that's coming. Got to get through somehow. That's the way I go when I go up and down. This floating pontoon's a little bit bouncy. Yeah, I did have 2 out there. I've moved the other one, so I've got 2 down here now. From what I heard last night, they seem to all be close either to my right or to my left, but not further out, so I've scrapped my further out rod. And just hope they're still here. Should know soon. I think I see my first one about 9 o'clock last night. I don't know what it is now, must be gone 7. So here's hoping for more of the same. Although even if I catch no more, I'm well happy with that big lever. He was last on the bank 2.5 years ago, that fish. So he's a proper rare one apparently. He goes long periods without ever being caught. So it makes it even better really, in a way. Even happier with it, if he's a proper special one. Here we go. Right, I'll turn you off a little while, conserve some battery. Wait for my chicken. There you go. Dog getting out of the way. Ruining the ambience. Look at that. Looks nice, doesn't it? Proper nice. They should be very, very nicely done by now. Cooked right through, still moist in the middle. Sweet chili chicken. Living like kings. Right, consuming time. Well, it didn't take long to turn that into a pile of bones, did it? That was lovely. I've got a little bit of skin left over. I didn't want. What on earth shall we do with that? Throw it away? Oh look, a waste disposal unit. It's like the way I'm rocking the socks and Crocs. Height of fashion here. There we go, Madalena. That's the lot. You've fed, I've fed, and now we're just waiting for them to feed. But by the time they do feed, I am so hoping I'm going to be asleep. I'm nearly falling asleep sitting up here. So it comes to staying up late and then getting up and watching carp from 1 till about 3 in the morning, and then getting up at 4. That'll make you tired, that will. Not you, because you just sleep very well. Right, say good night to the good people. Good night. we go. £25 he weighed. £25 common. Nice little wake up call. Okay, calm down. There we go. Turned into a good week this, or good session. Happy boy, look at that hump on his head. Proper old hump, isn't he? He's going to be a big boy. Lovely fish. You're nice, aren't you? We like you. Well done. So it's that time. The final breakfast of the session. Somebody's ready for home. No more bites. Sort of surprised me, but then to be honest, most of the fish I've seen this morning have been next door to my left, like where I caught mine out there on that cane. They've been another 30 yards further round, and there's obviously someone in there, otherwise I'd have shot round there for a bit. Have a nice fry up before we go, and a slow pack up on our way. So there we are. Empty boat, half loaded truck. Just got to drag that up that slope, that's the worst bit. And then off back to sunny Suffolk. That's it from me for another week. Oh, right, see you next time. Ta-da.